In the daily tumult, where life often seems like an endless sequence of challenges, the ancient wisdom of the Stoics emerges as a beacon of guidance. These philosophers, with their deep and practical reflections, have left us a legacy of mental resilience and emotional balance. In this video, we delve into the essence of Stoicism, exploring how it can illuminate our path through the storms of everyday life. We will discover how age-old principles can not only help us endure adversity, but also transform them into springboards for unprecedented personal growth. Prepare to see how, through the acceptance and love of our fate, we can forge a life of profound meaning and resilience. With the stories and lessons of some of the greatest Stoic masters, we will guide you through the practice of living with intention and courage, regardless of the storms that may arise. Amor fati, a concept that resonates with deep acceptance of the flow of life, is much more than mere surrender. It is the unconditional love for fate, whatever it may bring. This Stoic principle invites us to view every event, not as an obstacle or adversary, but as an essential ally in our path of personal and spiritual growth. When we enthusiastically welcome each experience, whether pleasant or painful, we are practicing amor fati. This is not about passivity or resignation, but about a vibrant, active acceptance. For instance, if during an important presentation the technology fails us, instead of being overwhelmed by panic or frustration, we can embrace the incident as an opportunity to demonstrate our adaptability and maintain calm under pressure. This reaction not only eases the moment of tension, but transforms the entire experience into a tangible example of competence and resilience. The practice of amor fati is not limited to moments of crisis. It also extends to the minor daily inconveniences, a train delay, a setback at work, a discussion with a dear friend. Each situation is seen as a valuable life lesson, a moment to reflect, learn, and advance. When we joyfully accept every situation life presents us, we free ourselves from the weight of expectations and the disappointments that often stem from wanting to control what is fundamentally uncontrollable. Amor fati goes beyond mere acceptance. It is a celebration of existence. Every moment becomes precious, every challenge a source of joy. This does not mean denying the pain or difficulty, but incorporating them into our life as elements that add depth and meaning. It is an invitation to transform every moment into an act of love, an act of personal heroism. At the heart of amor fati is freedom. When we love what happens to us, we detach from the chains of our personal preferences and rigid expectations. We experience life as a constant flow of opportunities, not obstacles. This change in perspective is liberating. It opens us to an existence where every experience, good or bad, is essential for our development. Amor fati teaches us that everything we face has the potential to enrich us, making us stronger, wiser, and more integrated. In conclusion, to embrace our fate with love is an act of extreme courage. It invites us to find beauty and value in every corner of our existence, to convert every event, happy or painful, into a step toward greater understanding and appreciation of life. Amor fati is the key to living not just with serenity, but with a profound sense of gratitude and wonder. The core of Stoic teaching focuses on a powerful truth. The only true power we possess is control over our actions, our responses, and our decisions. This awareness not only liberates us but charges us with immense responsibility. Regardless of the circumstances surrounding us, whether they be extraordinary successes or devastating setbacks, our task remains unchanged: to respond with integrity, virtue, and determination. Take the example of an athlete during an important competition. The audience is noisy, the weather conditions might not be ideal, and the pressure of the moment could be overwhelming. Despite all this, the athlete has exclusive control over their performance, focus, and game strategies. This same lesson applies to all of us, in our work, our relationships, and daily challenges. The external world can be unpredictable and often hostile, but our ability to maintain calm and act according to well-established principles is the anchor that keeps us stable and centered. Moreover, control over our actions implies deep self-reflection. It is essential to know oneself, to recognize one's emotions, and to understand one's reactions. This self-examination is not a one-time exercise, but a continuous process. Every evening, a practitioner of Stoicism might reflect on their actions of the day, assess where they behaved well, and identify where they could improve. This constant practice of self-evaluation helps to develop stronger self-control and greater consistency in future responses. This ability to control does not isolate us from life's difficulties, but equips us to face them effectively. When a project fails or when we suffer a loss, instead of being overwhelmed by grief or anger, we can choose to analyze the situation, learn from it, and move forward with a new understanding. This not only allows us to overcome obstacles with greater agility, but transforms every experience into a step toward greater wisdom and maturity. Control over one's actions is thus the beating heart of Stoic philosophy. It invites us to exercise our inner freedom, choosing how to respond to external forces and actively shaping the quality of our lives. Through this control, we not only face life with dignity and strength, but we also influence the world around us in positive and meaningful ways. Memento mori, a Latin phrase meaning, "remember you must die," represents a central pillar of Stoic philosophy. This concept reminds us to live with an awareness of our mortality, a reminder that each moment could be our last. Far from being a morbidly gloomy thought, this awareness infuses a sense of urgency and priority that can drastically transform our way of living. By embracing memento mori, we are invited to evaluate what is truly important. In light of this awareness, the trivialities of daily life lose their power to disturb our peace. A dispute with a colleague, a temporary disappointment, or a material setback appear in a new light, dwarfed by the grandeur of existence itself. This perception not only alleviates anxiety about less significant aspects of life, but also pushes us to focus on what really matters: authentic relationships, personal growth, and contributing to the common good. Furthermore, memento mori encourages us to leave a positive imprint on the world. With the awareness that our days are numbered, the impulse to procrastinate diminishes. Every action, every decision gains weight, pushing us to act with determination and to choose paths that reflect our deepest values. It is a powerful antidote against inertia and passivity, a call to live fully and passionately. This awareness of mortality not only enriches our personal existence, but also improves our interactions with others. We treat people with more kindness, understanding, and patience when we recognize that each encounter could be our last. Our community, our families, and even strangers become more precious when we consider the fragility of life. Memento mori, therefore, is not just a reminder to remember death, but an invitation to celebrate and value every single moment of life. It is a call to live with integrity, authenticity, and gratitude, knowing that, despite its inevitable end, life can be a work of art, carefully and lovingly sculpted at every lived moment. The lessons of Stoicism, enriched by the principles of amor fati and memento mori, offer us not just a philosophy of life, but a real practical guide to facing daily challenges with serenity and strength. By embracing these teachings, we equip ourselves to face both the joys and adversities of life with dignity. This ancient wisdom, therefore, is not relegated to history books but is vivid and current, inviting us to live every day with courage and awareness. Through the constant practice of these principles, we can hope to achieve a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, building a life rich in meaning and satisfaction. May our existence be permeated by these Stoic values, allowing us to face each new day with renewed vigor and a clear perspective. Thank you for joining this journey through Stoic wisdom. If you found inspiration in the concepts explored today, we invite you to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share the video with friends and family. Stoic philosophy offers valuable tools that can help us transform challenges into opportunities and live with more fullness and meaning. Join our community to continue exploring teachings that can enrich every aspect of your life, providing resources and reflections that illuminate the path toward a more conscious and fulfilling existence.